Members of Parliament are now warning they will censure National Treasury CS Professor Ndung'u if he fails to disburse all the national government constituency development funds to constituencies within the next 7 days. The MPs have faulted the National Treasury over delays in the disbursement of the funds. KTN's political affairs reporter David Muthoka with the details.
In a rare show of solidarity, opposition MPs and those on the government side jointly demanded for the immediate disbursement of the national government constituency development funds to constituencies. The MPs revealed that no coin has been remitted by the National Treasury as NG-CDF more than 7 months since the turn of the current financial year.
As of 9th January 2024, which is today, no single constituency has received a single cent of the NG-CDF funds. None of us here have received no single member of parliament.
According to the lawmakers, the delays, which largely comprise bursaries for needy students, have put many parents in tough situations as schools continue to reopen countrywide, and the MPs in a tough situation as well.
We are tired of people crowding our homes. We are tired of being added to WhatsApp groups. We are here as servants of the people.
The MPs have warned that if the delays persist for another week, then they will have no option but to write to the Treasury Cabinet Secretary Professor Ndung'u expressing their dissatisfaction with his performance.
When we call for a special sitting, secondly, we will then draft appropriate motions against the CS Treasury and against the CDF board or any such other entity as we may determine at the time.
The lawmakers asked the Treasury Cabinet Secretary to release some of the funds by the end of Tuesday as a show of good faith.
CDF allocation for the year should be 63 billion shillings. Because we are in the third quarter, by now we should have received at least 75% of this money.
Sasa CS wa Treasury tunakuambia saa hii Yoni, nataka pesa 75% kwa mingia kwa account.
This as other lawmakers in other locations also called for the immediate release of the NG-CDF funds.
And we are appealing to Treasury to please release our money so that we can be able to complete these projects and launch them. We'll be appealing to a lot of partners to come in and help us out.
It's not a matter of Kenya Kwanza. We are speaking as elected MPs. We are telling the government we want the money in total.
Last December, the MPs staged a walkout from the National Assembly chambers protesting against the delay of the same funds. Speaker Moses Wetangula assured the MPs that the funds will be released by 20th December last year, but with almost 3 weeks gone since that day, the MPs are smelling a rat.
So these false statements lead citizens to think that MPs have received money and they are sitting on it.
Sisi hatutaki Kiswahili, hatutaki Kiingereza ya CS. Kwanza walifanya speaker wetu wa bunge akatudanganya kama katika bunge.
Upon the lapse of the 20th December 2023 government deadline, President William Ruto in turn assured the MPs that the funds will be released by Monday, but with more than 24 hours now gone, the members of parliament have come out again to call out the government for delaying the funds. It remains unclear if the government will heed to the call of the members of parliament after Treasury CS Professor Ndung'u told the MPs that there was no money yet for the National Government Constituency Development Fund last December. David Muthoka, KTN News, Nairobi.
Still on funds delays, Sabatia